Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the important one, Mr. Mayhem. I got to give you a quick update here before we start the pulse. Um, I've been out with Rich Man all day, the representative for A-List Alberson. We went out to Memorial Park Golf Course, played 36 holes of golf. Man, it was a great time out there. I feel really good about this contract that we're getting ready to send off to A-List Alberson. We gave some ground. Rich Man gave some ground. I feel real confident that we developed that. He took $2,500 off of me, so I'm feeling really good about that. You know, that's the thing. You got to let them win so that we win in the end. And we're going to win by having A-List Alberson sign that contract. It's being overnighted to him, so he can be there to sign it when he comes in to face his man Rig tomorrow at the show. So make sure you tune in, and we're going to find out if A-List Alberson signed that contract. And now it's time for the show with Dr. Quack. Take it away, Dr. Quack.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Pulse. I'm Dr. Quack. You heard the big news there from the important one, talking about we're going to get that contract signed there with A-List Alberson. Rich Man hopefully will work with us. He's a good friend of mine. We played our games of golf ourselves. I'm telling you, he's got a hell of a handicap. But let's start it off today because we got some people on the back. We got a big show coming up tomorrow, year 2. First, I want to bring on Vagabond.
Hey.
What is going on?
Oh, you know, same shit, different day, scaring people.
I'm seeing that. We're going to bring on one more guest here. We're going to get into it, but we have the man here himself, Prince Blackheart. How we doing?
Hello, Quack. Hello, Vagabond.
Good evening.
Oh, wow. All right. It looks like you're very relaxed here. It is 2 a.m. where you're at. But, hold on. Who we got?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody just crashed through catering. I don't know who this is. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here's somebody. Hello, Howie?
Yep. Say it real slow.
Howie Feltner Snatch. Okay. What brings you to the Pulse?
Sorry, there's a bad connection. What was that?
What brings you over here to the Pulse?
Well, Mark, storyteller, pardon me, invited me on.
Storyteller
Said I
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who this is, but okay.
Well, I
Well,
think he froze.
I think he did. I think he'll come back here, whoever that was. I don't know. People are just crashing here at Heart and Soul. I have no idea what exactly is going on, but
Gotta get better security for these doors.
I'm telling you, man, I got to put out some more donuts. But anyways, man.
I know a friend named NDT.
He what?
I know a friend named NDT.
Okay.
He's got a security firm.
Well, we might have to get a hold of him. But first, let's start with you, Vagabond, because you got the big match that everybody's kind of anticipated with here. You taking on Dax Snow. I mean, you guys have never fought, right? Never fought anywhere in the world.
Nope.
And you know of him, you know about him.
Oh yeah, he's real good. Top notch. He will be champion one day. He's really, really good. Because he can
He
talk.
already has been.
Oh, this guy's coming back again.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
Yeah, something happened. I don't know what it was.
All right. Well, what are you doing here on the Pulse?
Yeah, well, like I said, storyteller invited me on, and I don't know what you got of it because there was something happening with the signal. But I've known him for about 17 years, and he told me to come on in here and meet you guys and talk a little smack, I guess.
Okay. Well, looks like he jumped in there. Lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, the storyteller.
Yay, I'm back. Whoop-de-doo.
There's another one here is coming back and bringing friends I see here to the Pulse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to leave now.
Are you?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Well, let me get the Vagabond here. I'm sorry, they're Vagabond. You and Dax Snow, a lot of confusion here today. I don't know what's going on. But you and Dax Snow are fighting each other in this match. How have you been preparing for this guy? I mean, he was a runner. He was in the running for Rookie of the Year, Blue Chipper Award. I mean, definitely a tough opponent that's been around the promo world like yourself. How do you prepare for somebody like this?
Well, first, what I like to do is I like to study him because he's a very, very interesting character. And the most interesting thing about him is his confidence and his ego. If I just take like a pinprick of a needle, like a really tiny pinprick of a needle, and just poke one of these things, something's going to spill out. Because if something spills out, I'm going to see what he's really, really made of. I'm going to do everything I can to rattle him to his core, make him think, make him wonder what I'm going to do next. Because then, if he thinks he has me figured out, another puzzle piece just slid into place.
Hey.
That's what I like to do.
I see that. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it definitely shows throughout your work here in Heart and Soul Promotions. So, Storyteller, you're back?
I thought that was pretty much obvious by the fact that my face is on the screen.
I'm wondering, I'm like, last time I saw you were talking with Half Past Black, and how is that going?
Nothing short of an in-your-face ass whooping would satisfy me when it comes to Half Past Black. But for now, I'm just done with him. He stabbed me in the back when I was at my lowest, and then he publicly embarrassed me. I don't care what his reasons were, whether he thought he was doing it for my own good or not. The fact of the matter is he stepped over the line, and I'm just done. I don't want any stinking work my differences out, promos, battles. Nah. Bottom line, if I ever see him again, I'm kicking his ass. But on to other things, and the reason why I brought a little support with me.
Okay.
Because there is somebody in HSP that is actively pursuing to try and sabotage me. So I know my buddy of 17 years ain't the guy. So I know I can trust him. But every other face on the screen, you're suspect. So just know that I got backup if I need it. Yeah, I got sabotaged, and you won the match, Blackheart, huh? So you're at the top of my list of suspects. So you, yeah, world's smallest violin and Cry Me a River and get over it, right? You know, I was perfectly fine just walking away, but something brought my back. So now y'all got to deal with it. And that's kind of the problem, isn't it? You know, part of me doesn't really even care. And then part of me, loses sleep over this thing. Because what's the point of sabotaging somebody's promo? Like, is it going to further somebody's standing? Is it going to give somebody clout? And then nobody comes and claims it? Well, what's the purpose?
What proof do you have that somebody sabotaged you?
Okay, how quickly they forget, right? All right. The match that cost me the Pure Heart title got copyright struck from my own song. Okay. That one may or may not have been Facebook. I don't know. But it's the first instance. The second instance was in mine and Tin Man's match against the Hellraisers for the titles, for the tag team titles. And then my video gets hacked, thus costing us that match. And then most recently, in one of my last matches against Prince Blackheart, my video gets hacked again, costing me a match. So, one or two times, maybe a coincidence. 3 times, that's a pattern. You can't call that a conspiracy because it's happened to me. The evidence is there. That's the evidence I'm talking about. So who is it? And I'm not the only person it's happened to. It's happened to Bossellini.
Yeah,
Right?
It has.
It happened to Rig once, didn't it? So what
if I
what is
remember
this?
rightly, it was between my match with Bossellini.
Mm.
Yeah. So we can't say that was a straight up and down match.
Says
You
the
know,
guy
there was
who's
some sort of
taking a
outside
shot.
interference.
Outside being the operative word.
So who is it? You know, do I have to stand in front of the whiteboard with the the little string connecting the dots? I mean, I'll go there. I sure as hell will.
I mean, who do you think did it? I mean, who are you accusing? You're like accusing everybody, like a broad spectrum. Do you have
Like,
solid evidence against anybody that says, "Hey, that
I
guy"?
have some suspicions. I have
Like,
enough suspicions to tell me that there's something suspicious going on. But until I have concrete evidence, everything I could say is just hearsay. So I'm not going to go there yet.
I think that's why the committees did not look into it, because they all felt this was more hearsay and there wasn't any concrete proof. I think you're going to need some of that.
I'm working on it.
It was vagabond.
me? No, I literally would have nothing to gain by causing somebody else's downfall. Not like that. Nah. If I'm gonna cause somebody else's downfall, I'm gonna do it promo, like beat them with a promo. Not be like, oh, I'm gonna hack your stuff. Like, no, that's not cool.
Bottom line, there is a mole amongst us, and nothing's going to convince me otherwise. And I will bring them kicking and screaming into the light.
But
And
then
everybody's
you
going to see. Storyteller's not crazy. It's not a
yeah, but
conspiracy.
Storyteller, you got to remember, keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
You know, me and you could bandy cliches all day, Blackheart. You know?
How do you know it? He's not your friend Howdy.
Because I've known the man for 17 years. You know?
Yeah, but
He's not
Yeah,
associated with
right.
HSP. He doesn't stand to gain anything from sabotaging one of his best friend's matches. So you see, I brought some backup because apparently I can't rely on Half Past Black as my backup anymore. So I brought somebody else. You know?
But does that mean he's going to be promoing?
That's up to him. Right now, he's just to prove a point.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a fan here, brought on by the Storyteller. So, how do you feel about HSP? You've seen our action before. I'm taking Howie.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I'm saying you've watched Heart and Soul Promotions before.
Yeah, a couple times I have. Yeah.
How do you like it? Do you hate it? How do you feel about it?
Oh, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I mean, it might be better if Storyteller wasn't a part of it. I mean, was a bigger part of it.
See?
Jokes.
See?
But yeah, I like it. You know, I'm just now kind of getting the feel for things. You know.
Okay. Oh, we got somebody else backstage. He just came in here. Ladies and gentlemen, the queen of trophies over here, she likes to be called, Mary Sue.
Hey, boys.
Mary Sue.
How we doing?
Doing good. How are y'all?
Oh, living the dream here. Listening to this, I mean, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. I don't know. I kind of heard some distinction there from Howie, their Storyteller.
Well, you know, maybe that's the idea.
I don't
Or
know
maybe it's not. Or maybe it's just coincidence. Or maybe I just have no idea what I'm doing. You know, y'all figure it out.
I think that's what. That's probably what it is.
Probably.
Yeah, Mary Sue, you done walked into the nut house here. It seems like it's definitely a little gone. But yeah, I mean, Mary Sue, let's get to you. How are you preparing here for Promo General? Are you ready for that big match up here?
Oh, I can't wait till the match, the show. See me get a clean sweep again.
Ooh, a clean
That
sweep.
could be another one of your suspects.
I mean, you clean up at the awards show, your stock suddenly rises shortly after I make an exit. So, I mean, yeah, one could make that argument, but again, proof. I'm not going to point any
Well-
fingers until I have the proof.
I'd say just from my experience with Storyteller in the last 17 years, he's done nothing but run women off. So to see a woman coming into a group that includes him, I might have to suspect her a little bit myself if you really wanted my 2 cents worth.
Well,
Here's 50 cents change. Go slap yourself silly.
oh my God. It's like, guess who? Remember that as a kid? Yeah, you just flip it up and boom, guy with a bald head, knock him down. Yeah.
Ah,
Guacamole.
What have I walked
Oh,
into?
yeah.
Because
You walked into like a conspiracy theory is what you walked into.
it's not a theory.
Was it the Muffin
Don't
Man?
call it a theory. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy. There is an issue. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay,
call
it's
it a
a
conspiracy.
hypothesis.
Is it the Muffin Man?
Do you know the
Do you
Muffin
know
Man?
him? He lives on Drury Lane.
I mean, could
He's
be
married
him.
to the
I
baker's
don't
wife.
know.
I mean, it technically may not be a conspiracy since a conspiracy is defined as 2 people or more, and he's claiming that there's 1 person involved. So
Oh, come on.
And it's actually a hypothesis because none of this has been proven yet.
Well, see, I could get behind that phrasing because that's more scientific, which is how I'm trying to. Huh? Never mind.
All right, Prince Blackheart, how are we doing over here? Are you ready for your match with Master of Illusions? This is a revenge match from the very first show ever. The Jurassic
Oh,
Park
revenge. Like they say, it is best served cold. And this has been in the cryogenic chamber for far too long. So, what's going to happen? I'm going to take Master of Illusion out of that cryogenic chamber. Get a sledgehammer and smash him into little damn pieces. Because he can moan, he can whine, he can bitch as much as he like about the coin toss. But I, like Toretto says, by an inch or by a mile, a win is a win, and I beat him. And I'm going to beat him clean this time to prove to him and everyone else that it weren't no fluke.
See, did you notice that, folks? He went from speaking fast to speaking slow, all in one motion. He was very upset on that, Prince Blackheart. You want to go take on Master of Illusions here, the return match? Prince Blackheart, let me ask you this. Since you were around that title picture long ago, and we got the current title picture happening, Rig and A-List Alverson, who do you see coming out on that? This is a big match here. You face both of them.
It's going to be damn close. It is going to be really, really close. There's only going to be a couple of points in it, but them couple of points are going to be with A-List Alverson.
Ooh, going with A-List. Vagabond, who you going with on this? I want to hear this.
I'm thinking Rig might actually take it.
Whoa. See, look, we got a
Oh,
comment.
we never hear the end of it if he does.
We never hear the end of it anyway.
And then I'll
Besides,
take it.
can you imagine him with another fucking
You're
title?
going Greg, and you're going.
Yeah.
Mary Sue, you've dealt with both men before. How do you feel about this?
I gotta agree with Blackheart. I think it's gonna be close, but I think A-List is gonna take it still.
Okay, we'll see. Storyteller, is that another guy on the conspiracy list? Is that Rig?
I mean, possibly.
I mean, you
I
guys
did
have had
lose.
some history.
We did do. He was the Hellraisers were the second incidents of me getting sabotaged. So yeah, him
And you did beat me by 2
are on the
points.
list. But-
All right. Who do you got in this? You got Rig or A-List?
Do I have to pick? I mean, okay, if I have to. I mean, Alverson, come on.
Everybody except
There's-
Vagabond with
There,
Alverson.
not a lot of people are in his league. He's a cut above, you know. I might be on a mission right now, but I got enough in me to say that Alverson is one of the best in the game. So yeah,
Could it have been A-List who've been sabotaging you? I mean, you guys
I mean-
haven't had a match or two or for the title.
yeah. But could be, yes.
Maybe.
But what does he stand to gain from it? He's already winning everything. So, you know, there's a process of elimination here. I don't know who it is. Not yet. I mean, and we could sit here and go through the entire roster of HSP and say, is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Line up the usual suspects, and one guy walks away and starts not limping, you know?
It could be Mary from accounting. She might be coming out here. She might have been the one that took you out.
Could be.
So that I've got a very good reason to take him out. And that's the 2 points that he beat me on the very first circle.
There's a lot of people there. Howie, how do you feel about A-List and Rig? Who do you see coming out on this?
Yeah, I think this conspiracy thing is all in his head. I think he's just got crappy equipment.
Well, you're hearing
It's
some.
Damn it, I knew this was a bad idea.
Yes, you brought him on allegedly. That's what he said.
I'm just giving you hell, Mark.
I mean, he just ran through the whole, concession stands and over here in the back.
Yeah, well, I don't know anything about this except what I've heard today. So I'm looking at these faces, reactions to his divulgence of this information. And to be honest with you, I kind of do suspect Mary.
Yeah, I can believe that.
But what do I know? I don't know anything about this.
I still don't know what y'all are talking about, to be honest.
That's the answer that somebody who did it would say. They don't have any idea.
I don't know anything about this. But there, you're like my grandfather always said, if something goes wrong, blame a woman.
Wow.
yo.
Hear that one. Mary Sue love Gary and love.
I'm just kidding. I really am just I don't know how to act in this place, to be honest with you. I'm trying to be something I ain't and something I am, a little bit of both. But I don't mean any offense by any of that. So
When you said when
Oh,
something
I don't
goes
think-
wrong,
I
I'm a
don't-
woman.
I
Would you
don't
talking
take
about the
anything
storyteller?
offensive, so
Hold on. What did you say, Mary Sue?
I don't take anything to heart, especially here.
Okay.
good. Because I don't know what to do. I just really don't know what to do, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna be observing here.
You just
Yeah.
gonna sit there and look pretty.
Oh
Well,
yeah? Yeah, I can do that.
She's
Yeah.
guilty. There's another one pointing the finger at her.
Damn it, Rig.
I don't know.
Yeah, but who believes anything Riggs says?
Am I
don't
onto
care.
something here?
That's disproved it
We'll talk
straight
after.
away. Rick
Not
is
even in
always wrong.
I do not know.
Rick
Gee,
is always wrong. So you can take Mary Sue out.
could be her. Who knows who it is? I mean, Storyteller is going to be on the case here. Any smart person will agree with me. Oh boy, that sounds like something the conspirator would say. Any smart person would agree. You would agree with me, Storyteller, wouldn't you? Yes, you would.
Maybe.
Maybe I've been watching like Tucker Carlson too much. I apologize, but hey, it happens. All the conspiracies. But yeah, we got some big matches coming up here. We got 12 of them coming up on this show. And there's actually one more I want to talk about here on this show because Young Gun taking on the Tin Man, the returning legendary Tin Man. That is actually a big matchup here. Young Gun throughout the promo world, the current Foundation champion. Winner of this will get a shot to move on to the #1 contendership. Vagabond, how do you feel about this match? Have you talked to Young Gun? Have you seen how he's been training?
Okay, so from what I know of him, he's usually on the ball when he cuts. But I haven't seen him training or anything, like no hypes dropped or anything. He's just been quiet, which is the scary part because I don't know what he's thinking if he's quiet. Because usually he's very vocal, very loud, and lately he's just been quiet. Who knows what he's got going?
Yeah,
Maybe he's scared.
maybe he's scared. How do you feel, Blackheart? How do you feel about that match?
Well, being a recipient of the Tin Man and Young Gun.
Was it the Tin
One
Man?
of them I've beaten. One of them I ain't. So I wouldn't blame him for being quiet. I wouldn't blame him for playing his cards close to his chest because he's going to need to when it comes to Tin Man because Tin Man is very unpredictable and very, very creative.
Well, I think we're getting ready to hear from Rig here as well. Mary Sue,
Do we have to?
Did you Mary Sue, did you beat Tin Man?
Yeah, I beat Tin Man.
Didn't you get an award for it?
Yeah, I actually did get the award for it. The oh my god moment of the year.
The oh my god moment of the year. So you faced Tin Man and you know about Young Gun. How do you feel about this match?
Even though I already beat Tin Man, I think Tin Man's gonna pull through. I think he's gonna come back strong.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna find out there. Storyteller, how do you see this?
I got to give it to Tin Man, just out of loyalty for our one time as a tag team.
Loyalty. Now, you said you suspected everybody. Could Tin Man have sabotaged you?
He could have, but I don't have proof of that yet. And until I do, if it's just a matter of picking who's going to win a match, that doesn't really have much bearing on my investigation. So I was asked my opinion. I gave it.
Okay.
Who do I think will win? I think Tin Man will. Simple as that.
All right.
You know, now who's the one trying to read things into stuff? You know.
I'm just saying. I mean, you said it could be anybody, and that's kind of made my head go like this. And I'm like, it could be anybody.
Well,
except me, because I know I didn't do it, so I'm okay.
Well,
does that mean it could have been the important one?
Or maybe it's somebody we've never seen before, or maybe it's somebody on the page, or who knows? Who knows?
I don't know, man. Gee, Howie, how do you feel about that match there, Tin Man and Young Gun?
Which one did Storyteller want to win?
Tin Man.
Which one? The other guy.
Young Gunner.
Oh, God.
Just so it can be contradictory, right?
I think the other guy, yeah,
Okay.
young guy.
What are we supposed to call you? You know,
My
Mr.
name's right
Scoggins?
there. Howie
Yeah, I have
Filter
bad
Snatch.
eyesight. Read it for me.
It's Howie Filter Snatch.
Oh, Howie Felters. Okay, yeah, clever. Did you think that one up all by yourself?
Okay.
I'm real proud of you. You want a cookie?
Oh God.
No, from you. I'm a diabetic.
Ooh.
Hey, so am I, but I
mean, I
still
could get you
bake.
a sugar-free cookie. Yeah.
With a little bit
I
of
don't know,
sprinkle of
man. With your
magic dust.
conspiracy theories, I might have to suspect that cookie might have real sugar in it. Were you trying to kill me with it or something? I mean,
Kill you with kindness.
All this is going on. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And we're back here. Yes, we got a lot of big matches.
Shortest commercial ever.
Huh?
Show it about.
Okay. We threw me off there, man. What are you talking about? But yes, we have the big match here coming up here on the 13th. That's tomorrow night. Got the big match. 12 matches up here. Start of year 2. We also have some big news here. I'm going to break it here. It's been broken on the page earlier today. But yes, Heart and Soul TV on Hero Go will now be on the Roku channels, be on Roku TV. You can search through it throughout the United States, find it on your big screen. Check out all the history of Heart and Soul, plus some original content and some content that has not been seen yet will actually be airing on there this week. Make sure you check it out. You will see a lot of different shows. But yes, coming back to the panel here, coming back here to everybody. How are we feeling? Are we ready for tomorrow? Is there with that? Because Storyteller's been 18 years since he's been here. So let's ask him, what match are you looking forward to, Storyteller?
It'll be interesting to see the match between Rig and Alverson. You know, just for the fact that, you know, they're both current reigning champions. It'll be the first time in HSP history that that's happened. First time somebody's had an opportunity to be a 2-time belt holder, you know, with Rig. So there's a lot of implications there.
There is.
As to the reason why I'm interested in that match, it's not entertainment driven. This is research. So I'll be watching every match closely, but I'll be watching that one in particular with interest.
Okay. Well, let's get down to final thoughts here. Let's do that here because I wanted to get some with you guys. Vagabond, you start us off. Go ahead and give us some final thoughts here.
I hope Dak has been preparing for me because I made him go down that dark place.
And he's froze.
And he understood the assignment.
There he is.
Loud and clear. Hope he's ready for the fireworks.
Sorry, got a message here from one of the producers here. I apologize. Want to make sure that was there. All right. Blackheart, you got any final words?
Well, let's go through the matches, shall we? Rig and Alverson. That's going to be a slobber knocker. Vagabond against Dak. That's going to be interesting due to the contrasting styles. Mine and Master of Illusions. That's a surefire win. Then you got Mussolini and Purge. Looks like Blitzkrieg is going to have a problem there.
Okay.
And
Well, it looks like somebody just shown up here. I'm going to pop him on. I'm going to let him say what he needs to say. There he is, folks.
Oh,
and
We're in the final thoughts
the
here.
other matches are going to
Anthony
be
Ray.
strong. Whatever way. It's going to be an entertaining.
and you had to place him next to me, didn't you?
Oh,
Yep.
he's the next to everybody. Look, I mean, look, he's in the middle. It's like boom. You know?
I'm the center of attention where I'm supposed to fucking be. What are you talking about?
Well,
There we
off
go.
the screen. Thank you.
Welcome, Ray. Welcome to the show.
How you doing there,
Yeah.
Quack? Thanks for having me. Now your
Yeah,
ratings can go up just a little bit. You know, you Vagabond's all right. You know, appreciate you voting for me, man. You know my work all too well. But all the rest of it, especially this guy right here, the new guy with the hat, like I don't. Wait, who are you? Why are you here? Do you promo? Like I'm confused here. But anyway, now that I'm here, we can actually have an entertaining show instead of just a bunch of people talking and boring people to death.
Yeah.
Only problem is we were doing final thoughts, so you only get to talk for a couple of minutes. So, you know.
You're on. You got final thoughts here, Ray. Go ahead and say what you need to say.
Well, my final thoughts are simple. It really is. You see, every one of you must ask yourself and you must think about something. You see, Riggs always come out here and done the same thing over and over, y'all say, every time. But you know what? It's worked every single time. But the question is, am I always going to remain the same? Or has everybody who's been keeping track of this, especially A-List Alverson, been playing the exact game and traps that I have laid before him since the very beginning? That is what you've got to ask yourself. What exactly is in store? You see, I have a chance to make history, to be the first ever dual champion here in HSP, and I will be, especially going against a man that people say cannot be beat. A man that's supposed to be the highest of the highest and the greatest of the greatest, but yet he's never faced me until now. Other than the tag match, which, let's face it, he dropped the ball there too. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all of you lovely haters that keep me going, I don't care what A-List Alverson decides to bring to the screen. He can bring that dirty, no good, mangy, maxi pad looking, filthy ass fucking mutt if he wants to, since he wanted to put him on camera. The point of the matter is I'm going to stop his reign. I'm going to put an end to this money embezzlement scheme that he's got going on with his contract bullshit. And I'm going to show you, A-List Alverson, and all of you what a true leader does. And when I get that throne, nobody will take it.
Wake up, Rick. Wake up.
I'm wide awake, buddy. I'm wide awake.
Well, you heard it there.
I
from
thought you was dreaming the way you was talking there.
Ooh.
I back my words up, unlike you there, Blackheart. What's your win-loss record?
Oh, my record don't come into win or losses. Mine is keep pushing forward. Less than
That's
you
exactly
ever
why
did.
you'll never be at the top. It's exactly why you'll never be at the top.
Well, you heard there from the champ here. Mary Sue, you got any final thoughts before we roll?
Well, a couple actually. I just want to say to Rig, is that why you haven't wanted to face me yet?
Here we go with this song and dance again. Management, will you hurry up and put her in her place and put her in a match against me? Will you hurry up and just so I can teach this girl a lesson? Please.
Girl?
Yes, girl.
Boy, be quiet.
I'm still holding titles. Where's yours?
Anyways,
Greg, we'll have to find out here at the end of the next show.
Should be
Anyway.
in trophies, huh?
Could be. Yeah, go ahead, Mary Sue, before you were rudely cut off there.
I want to say, Promo General, I want to say again, welcome back and get ready for another loss.
Okay. Storyteller, got any final words?
It's not a conspiracy.
All right. Howie, take us home. What's your thoughts?
Well, what you've just witnessed here is a ruse. I am, in fact, a very close confidant of the storyteller. I actually work for the Department of Homeland Security, and I investigate crimes all over the world. And what I've done is fooled every one of you. You thought I was against him, but I'm actually on his side. And I've watched and listened to every single face on this platform for this last 30 minutes. And at first I believed that maybe Mary Sue was the one who sabotaged Mr. Storyteller's show. But I believe I know who it is now.
Ooh.
I believe it's Champion Rig. He comes on this show at the very last minute, tries to take over, take all the fame, take all the attention.
Because that's
But
what
I think
greatness
he's
does.
your guy. I think he's your guy.
All right. Well, you hear
Final
it here,
thoughts.
folks. Thank you guys for tuning into the Pulse.
Hold on. Can I address this real quick?
Go ahead and address it. Jesus, here we go. I got 10 minutes.
Storyteller, for one, it's glad to see you finally decided to show your scruffy ass face back on camera. For two, you want to talk about me there, man in a hat, Howie, whatever, Mandel, whatever. I guess that's why you got a hat on. Who knows? You might be bald. But
Belcher snatch.
with that being said, you want to point the finger at me. Well, look, I'm going to tell you here and now. I confirm nor deny a damn thing. I got a long history with Storyteller, and we got a score to settle. But with that being said, I'm innocent until proven guilty. You want to talk about me stealing the spotlight? That's because that's what champions do. Do your real research, Mr. Homeland Security. The best always outshines everyone else.
But I just
All right.
outshine you.
No, you didn't.
And for all that, thank you all for coming on. I'm Dr. Quack, and we'll see you next time.